this is the review video for the shark dissection. I'm not going to go through the functions. I'm going to show you the structures really quick. Okay, so for the external anatomy, you have obviously the eye. There's two of them. Then you have the spiracles, the openings right here. That's where water goes in. Spiracles, external gill slits, water goes out. Obviously the mouth. The snout is called the rostrum. You have nostrils or nares for smelling. All these little black little dots are called the ampulla of Lorenzini, detect electrical impulses. And they're actually found on top too. Down the side of the body, the lateral, because this is the lateral side, we have the lateral line. You can see like kind of the lighter color. The lateral line detects vibrations, like water pressure changes, that helps sense where the prey is located. This is the dorsal side. Obviously, this is the fin that sticks out of the water when you typically think of sharks. This is the anterior dorsal fin because it's anterior. So this is the anterior dorsal fin. And since this is posterior, this is called the posterior caudal fin. And also another name for posterior, if it has a tail, it's called caudal. Caudal means towards the tail. So this is the caudal tail. So this is dorsal. And the underside is ventral. That's where most of the organs are located because here we have the spine, the vertebrae. And then since it's a spiny dogfish shark, they have little spines on their dorsal fins. Okay. Paired fins. We have the pectoral fins, where the chest would be. And we have the pelvic fins. So this is a male because it has claspers, these long, stiff, hard structures, so that's the claspers. The opening in between is the cloaca, where it's the urogenital opening and digestive opening. This is a female. You can see that they aren't elongated and stiff like the males. So pelvic fins, pectoral fins. The skin is rough. It's made of a tooth-like scale called denticles. I think that is all of the external, so I'm gonna go unless I remember later. Okay, now we're gonna go internal. Let's go up and do it up here first. So all this is gills. And then this is part of its like skeleton, so it's cartilage. So that's what skeleton is, cartilaginous fish. Okay, the heart has chambers. So there's two. This is the ventricle. This is the atrium. Atrium is the darker one underneath. The ventricle is the thicker one, lighter colored on top. Okay, then we have the big, large liver that produces oil. There's 3 lobes, 2 big ones. The middle one is where the gallbladder is. You can really see it on this female shark right here. See, it's green. So this little sac on the middle lobe of the gallbladder middle lobe of the liver is the gallbladder. Then underneath, we have, this one got cut. Sorry, I have to use this one. Okay, underneath the lobe of the liver, this tube right here, that's the bile duct that brings bile down to the small intestine. I'm gonna use this shark. So surprise video, the pregnant shark's stomach. This is the cardiac stomach, it's thicker walled. Ooh, oh, look at that. And there's the other piece of the fish. So surprise, there you got it on the video. So all these folds inside the cardiac stomach are called rugae that allow the stomach to expand. So very thick, so it expands. So this is the cardiac stomach. We follow it down. So this is a softer, not as thick. She has something down here too, but I'm gonna make this short. Ooh. So this is the pyloric stomach right here. So it's not as thick. Then it makes a J-shaped. Then it goes down to the spiral intestine, or you can just put intestine. It's the spiral intestine. Right here, where the stomach and the intestine join, that's pancreas. This is also pancreas right here. So pancreas. This is the spleen. That's the triangular gray shape, so it has nothing to do with digestion. So spleen. Then along the back side, this raised area is the kidneys. You can see it better in this one. So this raised area is the kidneys. It produces urine. So on this back side, this is the male. You can see the claspers. These are the testes. So there's one on each side. I'm not gonna make you know the other male structures other than claspers and testes. So testes are right here. Also down here is the rectal gland, and that gets rid of excess salt. So rectal gland right here. Then for the female, instead of testes there, we have ovaries. And you can see like she has a big follicle egg inside of her ovary. So that's the ovary. And then the tube that comes off of the ovary is the oviduct. And then this is the uterus where the babies were, because they give live birth. They're ovoviviparous. This is the yolk sac that's connected to the baby for nourishment. So ovary, oviduct, uterus. So I'll have her out just for these structures. I went over the kidneys. I went over the testes. I went over the heart. And let me double check, make sure that's all. I think the pancreas is the one that people mostly miss right there. That produces digestive enzymes and insulin. And it's also located right there. And that's the spleen. Those are the ones that people mostly miss right there. And I believe that is it.